Hey guys, what's up? In this week's video, I want to talk to you guys about the movie Code 3 starring Rainn Wilson from the show The Office. And basically it follows these two paramedics that are also toting around a student with them through a 24-hour shift on an ambulance. It's a ambulance-only service based out of Los Angeles, and it follows them through a 24-hour shift. Now, if you're new to the channel, I've been in public safety for 32 years. This month, I started police, but I've been in fire now, fire rescue, for 21 years, right? And I am a flight medic, but obviously I started in the field, and although I don't have the ambulance uh, history, if you will, or experience of working in a single service ambulance company, like this movie reflects, the calls are all the same, right? And we watched the movie together at the station, and a lot of the guys got their start in a single service ambulance company. And I got to tell you that they did a really good job with this movie. And I don't remember the director's name or the writer. I'll put it here on the screen. But like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in the movie because I thought it was going to be something like Chicago Fire or that 911 show that they just botch it. But we were saying here that whoever the writer was must have either been a paramedic or had the paramedic sitting right next to him while he was writing this movie, and because it's spot on. All the calls that they go on, if you have been in EMS for any amount of time, you've been on every one of those calls that they portray in the movie, and they are all legit, and they are not. They have the drama that you would expect in reality from those calls, from the Narcan call to the hilarious nursing home call that we have all been on multiple times, where you show up and they swear that the patient was just talking to you, and you ask them, well, were they talking back? So all these calls are portrayed very accurately in this movie. And like I said, it goes through a 24-hour shift. And when I was starting out in fire rescue, I had a captain that came from an ambulance company, and he used to tell me that the difference, the big difference, the calls were the same. However, sorry, helicopter flying overhead. Okay, so the difference was that in those ambulance companies, they have to find somewhere to go. They don't have like a station that they go back to like we do. We can come back and talk to the engine crew or sit on the recliner or watch TV until the next call. No, they have to go somewhere, and it portrays that in this movie, that the guys are out there just finding somewhere to go in between calls, messing around in a parking lot, or getting snacks and eating garbage food from a gas station or from a vending machine. Much unlike the experience that I've had for 21 years in fire rescue, where at least you get to go back to a station. So you appreciate that, and I spend a lot of time on Reddit threads, EMS Reddit threads, where you read people that work on these ambulance services and how miserable they are because of the conditions and the burnout. So the main character, Rainn Wilson, his name is Randy, which I thought was funny, like Rescue Randy. And well, he's like been on for 18 years, and he's extremely burnt out, but he still wants to really help people. And that's, we all got into this to help people, and then reality kind of strikes. So he's been on 18 years, and he is that ultra salty, burnt out guy, but still has the good heart that wants to help people, and you'll see it throughout the movie. Anyway, this was going to be a short video, and I just wanted to, because every chance I get, I tell somebody watch it. And I've gone out to the field to work extra shifts, and I've talked to guys that have seen it, and everybody agrees that the movie is spot on. So don't think when you see it that, because obviously this guy is a comedian. He was in the show The Office. So I thought this was going to be a funny movie. It has its funny moments, but it is that darkness of the job that we have all experienced and will continue to experience. The job is hard. It's tough on you. It's tough on your mind, your soul, but I highly recommend it, and I suggest that if you are looking to get into EMS and to going to work for one of those services, that you watch this movie, because I think from everything I've heard from the guys here and the guys out there that have all worked for ambulance companies, that's how it is. And anyway, 2 thumbs up, like Siskel and Ebert used to say. If you're in your 30s, you probably don't know who Siskel and Ebert is, but for the 40 and up out there, you'll know who I'm talking about. Anyways, 2 thumbs up for the movie. I thought it was great. Very, very accurate. Give it a watch and let me know in the comments if you've seen it. What was your favorite one of the parts of the movie? I know mine was the nursing home scene and the beginning of the movie. So check it out. Code 3. Let me know in the comments what you thought. What you thought in the comments. God, I can't talk today. Anyway, see you on the next one. Stay frosty and remember the time chooses you. So see you. Peace.